Welcome to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast, hosted by Patti Saponaro. Be prepared to hear stories of triumph, challenge, and overcoming. Along the way, you'll learn a few things too. But most importantly, you'll learn one thing. Say Bella, which means you are beautiful. Welcome to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast.
Welcome to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast. And this is our podcast where we get to hear from some beautiful customers. And Hershini is one of them. Beautiful Hershini, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Patti. So good to be back.
Well, we're so happy to have you here. And so Hershini has been on our products for 60 days. She's been drinking our Beauty Balance, which is a powder you mix in water. And she's been taking our Beauty Boost, which are capsules. And so we're going to kind of jump in and find out how she's feeling. So stay tuned. So Hershini, oh my goodness, tell us what's going on. I know you drink our Beauty Balance and take our Beauty Boost. So tell us what you've noticed and everything.
Well, I think, when I started, there was a lot of challenges with my energy, my clarity, just hormonal challenges, blood sugar challenges. But I've come so far in just 60 days. I feel like my whole quality of life has improved. Of course, my energy is better. My quality of sleep is better. I'm having an active day as always, but even more demands. But for some reason, I seem to have been able to do it all and make it to the gym every night.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just that mental clarity and the brain fog has gone away. And then with the better quality of sleep, I'm actually have more structure to my day, still able to commit to my clients and the follow-up process that is so important in my business. It's not just understanding my clients and their needs, but actually being there in the whole follow-up process of, when they're ready to make those decisions or have more questions. So my business is doing better, I feel, from that perspective as well. And then I'm not having to take B12 shots. The side effects from my medication are not as bad as they were before.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, just for the sheer fact of having focus and mental clarity. That is so huge.
It is. And then like we talked about earlier, we're kind of that sandwich generation between, the adult children or, children, grandchildren, and then we still have that demands from our businesses or our jobs, volunteer work, whatever we're involved in the community, as well as maybe even our parents.
Right.
Like I'm still on the phone. My mom's overseas. My aunt is in Europe. So I'm still mentally involved in their lives.
Right.
And I know there are other ladies who actually they live with their parents and their older family members. So that sandwich generation can be a toll.
Right.
But with the right balance and with the right support systems, we can make it happen.
Right. Yeah, that's a great point. Because a sandwich, I like that. It's true. Yeah, because there's so many demands, right? So we as moms, there's all different types of seasons, right? Of demands. And this, you're right. I mean, this season of where we're at can be very difficult, especially like you said, when you have the adult children, then you have the parents or whatever it might be. Yeah, I love that. I also love how you said, look, I have the energy, number one, to go to the gym, but I have the energy to, look at this one, my dog.
So sweet.
I know. All right, come on over here.
That's your baby.
I know, she's like, sorry. You have the energy to, remain focused and for your clients, because you're a financial analyst. Planner. Yeah, which is so key.
Yeah.
I mean, how valuable is that, right?
Yeah, because it's an ongoing process. It doesn't stop, for the minute I resolve one concern or issue that they have. It's an ongoing relationship.
Right.
So it's very important for me to always be on top of their concerns and their needs. And retirement planning, financial planning, it's an ongoing process, right? Because things change every year. We need to have annual reviews, not just our family and our personal challenges or changes, but even what's going on in the world around us.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And, to have the energy to go to the gym at night, which is amazing, and to have the mental clarity and focus for everything, business, and just, I notice with me, I'm just so accomplishing more, but more effectively, where I'm not all over the place, I'm
More structure.
structured. There you go.
Yeah.
There's the word I was looking for. I was grasping. Yeah. And that is so important, to be able to be effective, whether it's in the personal life or the business life. Because if you run a home, there's a lot to do, right?
Oh, yeah. And a lot of success is based on preparation in life.
Right.
So having that structure, being more prepared, being more efficient, managing our time. Actually, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, but if you have those things in place, you can be very successful and attain your goals.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's difficult, like you said, when you're having low energy or mood's not right or the focus isn't right. And so tell me a little bit about, because I know your skin is glowing, your skin looks great. So here you are, 60 days, you're welcome, on the product. I know that you've lost some weight. Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about that, because this isn't weight loss. This is a cellular, addressing the body at the foundation of the body, right? Balancing the body, but yet share with us your experience on that, because that was huge.
So I think when I started, I was pretty bloated. I think that was also discouraging me from going to the gym. Just that extra maybe water retention or just feeling more bloated. So now exercising, I think, has helped. Using the product also, I think I'm more regular, and that water retention is going away. And now I was just encouraged by one of my girlfriends at the gym to try a Pilates class.
Oh, yeah.
And no one had encouraged me to do that, maybe because they thought I was too tired at the end of the day. And I did a test on the scale, and they told me that my muscle mass is pretty good. Oh. Yeah, so it's just working more on the body fat now and weight loss. So I was, and even feeling that you have that strength and that muscle mass, that you're able to do more than just the 30 or 45-minute workout. Maybe I can now add in some yoga or Pilates and add, those more resistance type training that supplements and gives you a better overall appearance and just gives you more mobility too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, in the studies show, in our Beauty Balance, our powder drink, there's an ingredient called Chromax. And Chromax has some pretty strong studies. One of the studies show that the longer you're on Chromax, the better it gets. So they do the 3-month mark, the 6-month mark, but they also have studies that say, so when you balance your body, right, the blood sugar, hormones, and the mood, stress that we have, the 3 products in one, you are now in a fat burning state.
That's great.
Yes. So you're not fat storing, because, they talk about the mental belly. They talk about, well, it's all interconnected. Well, the studies show that you're not only in a fat burning state, but you will burn fat, not muscle. That's very key. It's very important. Yes. So you are noticing, because I think you had said to us at 30 days, you went down a dress size, right? Is that right?
Actually, I went down a dress size. So I was wearing like a size 8, 10, and now I'm wearing like between a 6 and an 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge, because that could be that I'm retaining that muscle fat mass and maybe eliminating some of that fat. And then with the exercise, I should be able to burn more of it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. And what's nice is I feel like I'm making progress without adding more medications.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my friends are looking at these weight loss shots that are out there, but there are some serious side effects from that. And with my family history, I don't really want to go down that route.
Yeah, I don't blame you because you're right. There is a lot of side effects, and not telling anyone to not take medication by any means, but I was reading an article that was actually, I think, by a doctor wrote it, that they just will gain all the weight back, but the weight that they're losing is muscle.
Wow.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yes.
Because it's difficult as we age to keep on muscle, and so, there is some, side effects. And
that goes back to what I was saying, that I'll actually throw in your powder into my collagen powder and make a smoothie.
Yep.
And that way I'm getting the collagen and all the benefits from the supplement all in one shake.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
because we do lose collagen, we lose muscle mass,
Yes.
bone density, all those things become even more important after 50.
Yes.
And then the Chromax and the ashwagandha, all those are natural ways to support.
Right. Well,
body.
and our Beauty Boost has boron in it, which is great for your bones, but they also have strong studies on boron for blood sugar and hormone balance. So you're sleeping better, which is amazing. And your blood sugar levels have leveled out because you're noticing inflammation's down and energy. And now you said mood too, right? Didn't you say mood?
Yeah, I think I'm able to handle, more stressful situations better.
That's cool. Yeah. Stay calm.
Staying calm. I've always been pretty good at that, but I just feel that, launching a business, working part-time, all the demands of life in general, family issues and, things that just get thrown at us, that fight and flight type of situations, that I'm handling those things better as well.
Yeah, absolutely, which is huge. Now, what about the hormones? I know sleeping better is a hormone, thing. Did you say, I can't remember, did you say that you had hot flashes? Or
Yes, after I had a surgical removal of my reproductive organs, that was years, little bit back, but I did take black cohosh for my hot flashes, and I noticed that worked better than what the doctors always want to prescribe, which has serious side effects. The HRTs. My mom had a really bad experience with that.
Yeah.
So the black cohosh actually helped me with my hot flashes, and that's why I was even more open to trying more natural products in the market.
And we use that in our Beauty Balance.
Yes, in the Beauty Balance, there's that as well.
Yes, yeah, we have that in there. And from what the studies show, because this is just crushed up herbs, Beauty Balance, right? And so you're feeling the energy, the mental clarity, the focus. You're feeling the sleeping better and the calming, because we're just giving the body the herbs that God gave us, right? And feeding the body what the body really needs. And so when we can do that without it being altered, because a drug starts with an herb and then it's just altered, right? And so when we can do that unaltered, just crushed up herbs with little lemon lime juice, and really that's it. Vitamins. That's when the body will, the body talks to us and, says, hey, I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood. I've got great energy. I'm sleeping better. I'm more alert. I'm, all the things that you were saying. You're focused. And now, so 60-day mark, here you are, you're working out, which is so awesome and amazing. Are you noticing you're craving to eat a little better or anything like that?
I'm just finding that I'm being more mindful about how I eat. I think when it all comes together, you're eating right, taking the right supplements, getting quality sleep, exercising, it's all one holistic process, right? Yeah. So I'm making a better balanced diet and also eating more fish and vegetables.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, I think all that's helping because the mind dictates the body, and they all work together. So I think having that overall balanced approach has helped. I'm so glad you created this product, Patti. It's done amazing things for me, and I'm sure a lot of your other friends and others who are consuming it.
Yes.
Just I'm really grateful that you took the time and effort to do the research and help us all. This is just something that I'm really enjoying.
Oh, we're so happy to hear. My daughter Brianna and I, we're not the formulators, we're not the experts or the chemists or the R&D or anybody, we're not those people. But we did know how we felt, and we did know what we struggled with. And we did know that we wanted to help women. And so it just blesses us. We've been talking to several ladies today, and it's just been such a blessing, to hear, because honestly, think about it. We knew what we wanted, as far as we wanted more energy. We wanted to have that all day sustained energy, no crash, no cravings, put us in a good mood, balance our hormones and our blood sugar. We didn't know on the R&D side or the chemist side, but we didn't have to, because God just brought us the most incredible lead formulator that I met not long ago, actually. So we started the journey with a different formulator that I had met, new person I didn't know. And he was great, but he was too busy, because a lot of times these big guys that are amazing, they don't work with little brands. And so it's like this catch-22, right? Because you're not big enough to put the big old order in to make it worth it. And I was like, okay, Lord, I just need some help. And the other formulator was so on board. He's like, oh, yes, please. Because he was so busy with very big brands, that pay a lot and can order a lot and so forth. And this was just such a blessing for us to have the lead formulator that we have. I mean, he is big time. He actually had gotten out of the business. And he actually was praying, Lord, if you want me to get back in this private label business, send me a sign. I was the sign. So when I say that we are truly blessed, it's just an understatement, because the team that we have behind us is truly amazing. And what they put together with Beauty Balance, they kept saying to us, why do you want to put 3 products in one? You could make so much more money. Sell a stress or mood blend, sell a hormone balance blend, and sell a blood sugar blend. Well, we didn't want to take the risk of someone just buying one of the blends, knowing that the body synergistically works together, right? Because you could think, oh, my hormones are off, and get a hormone product, but your blood sugar's off, right? Or your serotonin is low because your estrogen. And so it's all interconnected. And so I just kept saying, no, I want to do it all together. And they were like, well, this is a $250 product. Do you understand that? Yeah, but I think I can do this. And what was interesting is I priced each ingredient out, and it came to $254 and some odd change. And I thought, wow, those guys really know what they're doing. Well, they're experts. They've been doing it for decades. And even the taste, I was so blown away. First try, they send a little sample to me. And I just was like, you got to be kidding me. This tastes amazing, So we've just truly blessed to have experts behind us, and we're just getting started. I have a lot of big bright ideas. My daughter and I, we know what we want for ourselves selfishly, right? And so, yeah, it's just been so amazing to hear people share like yourself. And just touches our hearts and blesses us, because we truly, that you can have quality of life, and, exercising and taking care of yourself and feeling better and going down a dress size and having energy for your business and being there for your financial planner business and your customers and your clients. That's wow. That really touches us. And, we want to our heart is for women, and we want us women to unite together, and lift each other up.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because us women are the backbone of our society.
Yeah.
Without us, our kids, our parents, our husbands, families, communities, they all rely on us, right?
Right.
So, even after 50, we still have to be there and being the backbone of our society and supporting everybody.
Right.
So thank you for being one of our support systems that way and coming up with this amazing product. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
And I'm excited. I feel like this is just the beginning.
It is.
I'm hoping that there's going to be more invention and more exciting products to get
Well, there is.
in the future.
So I'll give you a little quick commercial. I've kind of talked a little bit about it. So I sent an email yesterday to the lead formulator. One of the big things that my daughter and I just absolutely can't wait is our Beauty Replenish, which will be our third product.
Okay.
And that is going to be what we're missing. So collagen is one of them.
Nice.
And I haven't seen anything out there yet on my big bright ideas. And I actually wrote in the email, okay, this is just my big bright idea. These are kind of what I want. And, then they'll come back and say, well, okay, yeah, we can do this. Or you might not want to do this. You might want to do that. But yeah, so we've got some stuff up our sleeve for our third product. And we've got probably about 10 or 12 of our Inner Beauty Nutrition line. And then we will dance in skincare. Actually, my lead formulator goes, hey, by the way, we have an incredible skincare. And I was like, well, I don't do chemicals. He's like, oh, no, this is no chemicals. And I could tell a lot more, but I'll keep quiet right now. So yeah, we have a lot up our sleeve, if you will. And then our ministry, that's a whole other side. So we do have a lot up our sleeve. The good news is my daughter and I are doing this together because I'm 62, she's 31, so we've got some decades,
I would never have guessed.
Yeah. So, it's such a blessing for me to be able to do this with my daughter, and knowing that the legacy will carry on, right?
Yeah,
and the
she's
young
a
blood.
wonderful young lady. I met her.
Thank you.
She's got your spirit of kindness and entrepreneurship. So I'm sure she'll do great.
Yeah, she's been amazing. She couldn't be here today. She had to work, and she and I, we just do a lot of things. And I said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've got to have another day of recording." There's so many things that we want to do and we want to share. But you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
And it's great that you're doing it together, encouraging each other and supporting it. It makes it more fun.
It does.
When you have that family support system that's cheering you off and helping you through the process.
Absolutely. It has been such a blessing for me because I didn't want her to have to do it. I had said to her, if you want to do it, it would be great, but if you don't, that's okay too. And I just kind of let her go along, and when she started on the product was really when it really lit. Like, she just was like, Mom, I cannot believe how I feel. Number one, she was been very depressed, and they wanted to put her on medication, and she didn't want to go on medication. She didn't have any energy because she's got, her story's really long and amazing, and she just had hormonal problems, and she couldn't lose weight, and she just had all these issues, and she's lost 15 pounds.
That's great.
She's feeling amazing. In fact, she had gotten sick and she couldn't keep anything down, so she obviously couldn't drink the drink. And she said to me, Mom, I'm getting depressed again. I got to get back on the products. And it was just such a testimony, I was like, wow, that's amazing, and for her too, she was like, this is amazing. And within a couple days of getting back on Beauty Balance and back on Beauty Boost, she says, Mom, I feel so much better. My anxiety is down. My depression's down. So really cool, to have such a personal experience like that.
That's great.
I know.
And with something that's safer,
Right.
than what's out there that you can write a prescription for, but, has so many side effects and unnecessary dependencies.
Right.
So this is a more natural route for her.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, thank you. And then she had put some of her friends on the product. I'll tell you what, one of her friends, her skin cleared up.
Nice.
Her other friend has some autoimmune diseases, and her story is so strong. And so my daughter was just like, oh my gosh, she like me, we want to help people, and so it was just that, I guess it was just that icing on the cake for her. And so she is just so, so thrilled. And I'm so thrilled to, like you said, to be able to work with her. And what a huge blessing.
Yeah. And, I have autoimmune in my family too. And I've had my own experiences with the Hashimoto's. But it's all based on inflammation. So, it may be some of the things in the drink when you take it in, maybe helping reduce that inflammation.
It does.
Yes, and turmeric, ashwagandha, all those things are all very good for the body.
Yeah.
That's anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. We don't have turmeric in ours, but because our product is addressing your body at the root of the body with the blood sugar, the hormones, and even the mood stressor, because it's all related. A lot of people like yourself, you saw the inflammation. My daughter, she said, Mom, even her friend, their inflammation is down. And like you said, you could feel the inflammation down. Well, we could visibly see too, right? In the faces. And so, and honestly, inflammation is, I forget what number killer it is, but you've got diabetes and you've got inflammation's right up there. And if you can, like you said, take something like Beauty Balance and Boost that are just crushed up herbs and natural things to combat that inflammation, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, I think inflammation is the root of all health issues, really.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. And we will also, without like letting the cat out of the bag, there's some other things that we're going to be coming out with that are also big, but we just felt like this was a good place to start,
Yeah, definitely a good place to start. And it's the powdered drink. It's just easy to take in the morning. It's not something that's changing your lifestyle too much. Yeah. Just adding to that to your morning routine. So yeah, I think that's a great way to build that foundation, and then from there add to it.
Right. Yeah, I love what you said, because I get up and I look forward to taking it, right? And I just drink it down and I'm out the door. I go to the gym and get it over with, and then I start my day.
Exactly.
Yeah. With a pep in my step.
That's right. Pep in your step, whether it's yoga or swimming or just running on the treadmill, everybody can add this to their daily routine. And if you're rushing to work or getting on a plane even, the bag is so easy to travel with.
Yes.
Convenient.
Yes. Great point. Yeah. We purposefully made it that tiny little cute little thing. Yeah. So it would be simple, for us ladies to throw it in our suitcase or throw it in our bag. Yeah. So it wasn't cumbersome. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I loved chatting with you.
It was nice chatting with you too. I've had a great experience the last 60 days, and I look forward to hearing more from you.
Well, and we are excited to talk with you again and kind of, follow your journey. And will you come back?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
thank you.
That would be wonderful.
Well, I know you're busy, and we just appreciate you, and we appreciate you taking the time and sharing with us. And as we always say at the end of our podcast, we always say, of course, we thank you. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But then we say Bella, which means Italian.
Yes.
You are beautiful. So say Bella to you.
Say Bella to you. You're always beautiful.
Thank you. And you as well.
Thank you.
And we just appreciate you. And to all of you beautiful people out there, to you ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, say Bella to you. You are beautiful. Bella. And we so appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Fiorina Beauty Podcast. We hope you found inspiration and valuable insights to enhance your wellness journey. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends and family. Your feedback means the world to us. Make sure to subscribe to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. We release new content every week packed with tips, stories, and interviews to empower you on your path to beauty and well-being. Remember, your support helps us grow and reach more listeners like you who are passionate about living a balanced and radiant life. Together, let's continue this journey of beauty and empowerment. Stay tuned for next week's episode, and until then, say Bella. Thank you again for listening.